Hello. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, everyone. How's it going? What's up? Okay. Hi, Fish. Hi, Groban. Hi, Tomo. How y'all doing? Hope you all had a good day. Hope you all had a good weekend. My day was pretty alright. I got some stuff done at work. I figured out some stuff, and I'm still adjusting to my new stream setup, having lost the screen, so we out here. But things are working. Booberry! Hi, hi! Hi, Booberry. I know it's late for you, so if you don't stick around, that's totally okay. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a good sleep. But big news. The big news is Discord. I'm quite tired. But at least the weather's nicer. Nice. Hell yeah. It's been okay here. The weather's been okay here. 2 hours ago you said you would do your homework. Oh no. I've been there many a day. Many a time in my life. Blueberry. But yeah, over the weekend I finished up the Discord with the help of Roro and Provin. So say thank you to them because we appreciate them. But yes, the Discord is open. You can join it in the pinned comment at the top. In it, you can get pings for announcements, pings for live stream pings, and stuff like that. I mean, it's a VTuber Discord. You know what you're getting into. There's tons of channels. I've already posted pictures of my cat. He is the most handsome boy. Yes, Me6 does exist. Hi, cool. But maybe VTuber Discords I do. That's fair. I didn't set mine up until just now, so that would have been impossible. But we out here chilling. It's been very nice to have. I'm glad the live stream ping worked as intended, because Lord knows I've seen many, like, that kind of thing break on so many people. Maybe have fun today due to crippling gacha gambling. That's very fair. Yeah, we'll get into it here in a bit, but I do have a problem. I'm gonna be playing on my main account. And yeah. Wolf, hi hi. Since I know you can't hear, I'm gonna type to you. But we'll get into Genshin. So I started playing Genshin on the 3rd day of its release, I want to say. I think it was released on like October Wolf, or on October 3rd. I read the word wolf in chat. On October 3rd, and I joined October 6th, and I've missed, I think, 2 days of dailies since then. So since 2020, I've played basically every day, missing less than a week's worth of dailies for 4 years now, almost 4 years now. Sorry. If you guys don't know, Wolf Sister streams on Twitch, so go follow her. Here, let me. Can I? How do I? I'd link to her channel. Let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna have to do it here. But she's super sweet. She's super kind. So go follow Wolf Sister. Because she's great. Share. Copy. Follow here. Paste. There you go. She's gonna see that and not know that I was talking about it. Loading. But in any case, I've been playing Genshin for a long time. I didn't start playing Star Rail until... No, don't have cooties. Shush you. Yeah, the thing is, the thing about Genshin is, so I started playing in 2020 when COVID hit. And I had just left my job through not my own choice because of COVID and stuff. But I had a very lucrative job that allowed me to save quite a bit of money, and because I suddenly had little expenses because I moved back home, I spent some of that on Genshin, and now I have a problem. But Genshin's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy the exploration aspect of it, like more than pretty much any other game. There's a lot to do. Like you can just run around and find chests, you can fight things. There's plenty of quests, unless you're me, in which case you burn through all the quests in like a couple days. All like the release quests in a couple days for each update. And you just spend all the rest of the time leveling up your characters and stuff like that. So, it's time to show off all the time and energy that I've put into this game when I probably shouldn't have. So, I need this stuff. Yeah, the thing is, Polio games are, they're very, very fun, especially if you like the type of gameplay that they are. Because they're very, very much well crafted. They're bright, they're shiny, they're very anime, and that kind of thing. So we'll hop in here in a second and catch up. Sister used to play, and everyone has 40 hours. Yeah, that's the thing. Girl had 22 hours on Sunday alone. That sounds about right. I don't play like that much. Yeah, the thing is, it's very, very fun to just run around and explore, which is why I like it. I like the run around and explore type of games, like Breath of the Wild and that kind of thing. So Genshin fits up my alley quite nicely, which is why I have so much time and money into it. Kroven, you play League and TFT and that kind of thing. Are you in, what's the other one, Valorant? Oh, the stamina system. Wolf, fun fact, here, I'm gonna switch over. We'll just get into it. How do I do this? Runeterra, oh my god. Legend of Runeterra is so good. Such a fun game. Okay, so, hi. You should be able to see and hear things now, hopefully. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble adjusting to mouse and keyboard, because I play almost exclusively on mobile. The thing about Runeterra was that it was so fun, and then, like, no one played it, in my experience. Here, let me see if I can't play this game on mouse and keyboard. Wolf, I know you mentioned, this has been my, like, tag on the game since, like, day one for me. Like, this is just, like, the truth. What did I get? Oh, it's, Fremene's birthday, huh?
Children be up to... Never mind.
Okay, let me figure out how to play this game, because I have not played it on PC yet. Oh, we have event stuff to do. So we'll do event stuff. For the record, I do not care about scoring highly. I just care about the Primogems. So, 2,000 points is what we're shooting for. It'll be very easy. The chair is gorgeous. Arlecchino's whole, like, being is gorgeous. Let me move this here so I can prop chat up. Having one monitor sucks. It's the scythe for you? No! Rip the 50-50, yeah. I haven't done dailies today. Let's do dailies. Oh! That's the skill button, not the W button. Actually, let's switch to new roulette. So, here, actually, let me run you through my characters. So, the way I build characters in this game, you guys gotta understand. So, I max out my DPS. So, Arlecchino's 90 with a level 90 weapon and 10-10-10, because she's DPS. And all my non-DPS, I do 6-8-8, 6 for their, like, least used stuff, 8, and they are just level 80. Kazuha has a level 90 weapon, but that's by mistake. Usually it's level 80, so... But this is how I build all of my characters. Father, yeah, so in fact my team name for her is just called Father. Oh, nice. I didn't realize that, that Legend of Runeterra had, like, a Brazil, like, tournament scene. That's fucking lit. Runeterra was very fun. I'm very sad that it died, at least here. But, here, let me run through the characters. So, first off, I have everyone. I own everyone. They're not all built. But I do, in fact, own everyone. And these are the ones that are built. Arlecchino's built, Kazuha, Zhongli. Zhongli is the best character in the game, for me, by, like, a lot. I don't think anyone really compares. He just makes the rest of the game, like, trivial once you get him. Bennett, C6 Bennett, because I don't care. I did not want to have the little exclamation point there. Oh. Also, how's the game volume? Is the game volume okay? I forgot to ask. But Navia's built, Zhao is built, Eula's built, Anyu's built, Alhaitham's built. New Villette's built. Yoimiya is built. Klee is built. Klee was my DPS for a very, very long time.
These bombs
Okay.
so heavy.
Ningguang is built. Razor is built. Razor was also my DPS for a long time. And then all of these characters are built. So Venti, Jean, Shenhe, Kiki, whatever. Yay, Raiden, Raiden, Baizu, Nagita, Farina, Nilu, Yellen, Mona, Noelle. So you see, I may have spent some time on this game. Xiangling is the last of the built characters. Everyone here is not built. So I still have some work to do. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually catch up and build literally everyone. I don't have enough weapons for it is the thing, because I don't invest in the weapon banner at all. But we'll switch to... How do I switch to parties? These are the parties that I have set up right now. Oh, okay. So... Ganyu, this team was my team for a very, very long time. It's very good, it has great AoE, and I play Ganyu on mobile a lot, which is very funny, because people stress how bad playing bow characters is on mobile, but it's fine. A Nilou, a physical team. This team is very easy, because Zhongli, you'll see Zhongli on basically every team that can have him, because he's just broken. The Raiden team, Hyper Bloom team, New Villette, that's what we're going to be switching to. Navia. This team I used for Sumeru a lot, because these are like the elements that you need for Sumeru. So having this for stuff is very handy. Obviously once he came out, he replaced Nahida. And she replaced, who did she replace? Probably Yellen, I think it was. This was my team, like my very first team, so I've just kept it here. Xiao, obviously Father, Arlecchino, Chevrolet, Ningguang, and again, another like old team from forever ago. But we're going to be switching to this team. How do I confirm? Deploy. Alright. What is G? What is this? Oh, yeah. Let me figure out how to do this. 3.
Solidify.
Do this then.
Silence.
So, it is very easy to play this game when you have fully built characters. I can't really see when my, stuff has, finished cooling down.
Silence. An oversight on my
Oh.
part. Stabilize.
Full speed ahead.
Bow your head.
War's over.
Oh, my mouse does not move nearly fast enough. Interesting. I didn't realize that would be a problem. We'll do our dailies then. But it's pretty chill. I have finished every quest except this one for 5.0. And I've already collected all like the hierarchy. And I've already done all of this reputation stuff and all of this reputation stuff, so we out here. I totally don't have a problem at all. Oh, I need to do my weekly stuff. Let's do that first, actually. Can I teleport here? Will this actually teleport me here? It will. Nice. F. I might switch to a controller, honestly, because this is... I am so not used to gaming on a mouse and keyboard. Sure. Tab. Does M bring up the map? It does, okay. I will use M now. That's fine, we can just do this. See, you'll see that Zhongli just makes everything trivial. I just don't have to worry about getting interrupted because
Settle down.
he just makes everything easy. We don't need to be here anymore. Let's do that one last. Go here.
Bow your head.
Oh, that's the wrong button. It's this. Be prepared for me to misclick everything in existence. What's the, Okay, it's this. Oh, I don't know what the button to take over stuff is. It's T. Okay. And then E. And this will probably be F. It is F, okay. I'm like relearning how to play the game. It's very interesting. F. We go this way. I've already done basically all of these a million times because I've only been on the Notland missions forever. My pigeon. I just showed it off, but here you go. Here you go. We can. I may have a slight problem. You see, pigeon. Do you see the? Do you see what's going on here? I may have played a bit too much Genshin, given you see there are no grayed out heads here. Yeah, you see what's going on here. I have played a bit of Genshin in my day. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Is this the cleaning one or the food one? I think it's the food one. It's definitely the food one. We're just gonna click through this. Also, yeah, unfortunately, I am playing Aether. I sigh. Every day I regret playing Aether. Into Star Rail? Yeah, so I will probably end up streaming Star Rail. I have a lot of Star Rail to catch up on. I've done through all the main quests, but I've not done any of the side quests. I've done all the Herd of Patience side quests, but I'm still working through, like, Eurylo 6 stuff. Need to not go all in? Yeah. I built one team, and then I was like, alright, I'm done here. And then I found out you need a second team for, like, Pure Fiction and Apocalyptic Shadow and stuff. Nice, nice. Hell yeah. I always encourage people to gamble. Oh, I can click spacebar. Nice. We'll just click on whatever, it doesn't really matter what we pay. So I've already given whatever the first one is. Rainbow Roses, I think. Scroll F. No, scroll F. Yeah, we gave Rainbow Roses, so we'll do, Genshin? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Okay, sure. So we'll have to come back for Lavender Melon another day. So once I wrap up everything with this account, like, I gotta ask, do you guys want to see a different account? Should I, like, go on a fresh account and do stuff, or what? Or, like, because there's not a whole lot to do on this account other than build characters, if I'm being honest. Because I've already done all the quests, basically. And we need to pick up this. Like, we could do a challenge. I could, like, do, like, a never roll challenge. I could only get, like, we could do, like, something where I'm only allowed 1 5-star. Hint, I'll save for Zhongli. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do a million challenges in Genshin if you guys wanted to see it.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
I don't know if you guys have any preferences or anything like that. We're just gonna click Flame Wall. Switch again. I don't think I need to switch Amber out for anyone yet. How many of these do we have? I go until I get 100 for the record. Gary should have almost 100 of these, yeah. What else is there to do? How do I... It could be fun. I think it could be, especially, like, since I... Like, I have literally, like, on this account, the world is my oyster. I could do literally anything. I need to go here. Oh, I need to cook. I haven't cooked yet. Also, I finally have all the recipes in, on this, is it this way? No. This is the way out. It's this way. I have all of the recipes for the new, expansion, so I can finally start cooking them. I wonder how cooking's gonna be on, see, I have all the recipes. I don't ever unlock them until I am ready to cook them. I know, right? Nuvalet's code's, he's very easy to watch. So I think I have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18. I'm only missing one from an event for 5.0. And before you ask, yes, I have proficiency in every single one of these. we can pick whatever. I've got them all. So we'll do 10. So we'll unlock these two. And we'll cook. Fish and mint. What is the cooking like? Oh, it's just spacebar, okay. Cool. And then we'll do the other one. What does this require? And grain fruit and whatever the heck these things are? Sure. Thank you for bearing with me as I do my weeklies. Oh, we'll have to do the TCG. I made one deck at the beginning of it, and I just used that. I can't be bothered to build an actual deck. Okay, cooking should be done. What's left? You can go to do the TCG. Oh, I need to do my reputation quest. We'll do that. It's here. I won't do the bounties just yet. See, we'll probably end up doing this today. I don't foresee anything else taking a while, you know? Sure. Oh, I need to get these. Found below. Sure. Dendro rings. We can do these. Why not? This guy is Dendro Res. God, I'm so not used to playing on this. Dendro. Do we want Hyper Bloom or Nilu? Let's do Nilu. Nilu's fun. At least she is on mobile. Map. Oh, dude. Not being able to turn very quickly is certainly interesting. We'll see how this goes.
Pay your dues. You can't run. That all you got?
Let's change tactics.
Process of elimination.
This is fine. How do you use your ults from other characters without switching to them on this platform? Because I am genuinely not sure.
Here you are. How bold.
Oh, he's dead.
No escape. Have a load of this.
I have no idea how to play on this. Let me switch the controller and see if it's easier. Just frankly, holy shit, that is not for me. Can I not play on controller? Genshin? Hello? Does Genshin not have controller support on PC? Surely it does. Oh, there you go. Let me see how this goes. So I'm not used to playing a controller either. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What the heck? Stop. What? Oh my god. B. Oh, B is go. A is return. Why is B go and A return? What the heck? Okay, what are the controls here?
Let's move.
RT is this? Okay. I'm sorry, this is going so horribly. Holy shit. Okay. I need to stop this. I need to learn how to play this game. Holy cow. We're gonna switch back. How do I end my bounty on this quest, maybe? I need to just reset. Why didn't that go to quest? Oh my lord, why are the controls A to leave on controller? That's horrible design. It's not under quests like it is on mobile. Let's just go somewhere else. Can I not? Oh my god. We're just gonna go over here for now. Because what is going on? Oh, that's, again, A is leave. Why is A leave? Genshin, what are you doing? A is leave and B is left on controller. Good. I'm glad I failed it. Oh my lord. Controller controls are worse than the keyboard controls. Oh my god. I'm never gonna get used to that. Get me out of here. This. Switch. Okay. Thank god. That was awful. That was an awful experience. How do you, genuine question, how do you use your character's ultimates? Let me teleport. Let me go here. On this platform. Does anyone know? Party setup. The keyboard sounds like Alt plus character number. Oh geez, that's awkward, but sure. We will come back to that. Let's just deploy Nuvolet. Nuvolet's been my go-to team. He's like super broken. Alt plus character number. Let's test this out. And where do we want to go? Let me just go find some random people to beat up. That's what you can find? Okay, thank you. Here, we'll go over here. Even closer. Why is it such a weird, like, it's alt?
I will have order.
Oh my lord, that is awful.
Gather. Silence.
That was quick.
Let's finish this.
Okay,
next
well,
time.
thank you.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into
Oh,
your
do you have
possession.
to... Can just press hold? Collect everything? Is there collect everything on PC? On mobile, you can just click on the character and it'll collect everything. Yeah. I'm just very not used to it. I wonder if I can change the alt to, like, C or something. What does C do? C brings up character. What does V do? V does nothing? It'll do that. Oh, you know what I might do? I might make it my thumb buttons. I have thumb buttons on this mouse now. How do I... Can I change the controls? Can I change the key bindings? Key bindings. Oh, there is no... You can't... Oh my god, you can't change it. Okay, never mind. This game is awful. I hate it. This is why. Let me change my key bindings. Can I change this one? I can. Why can't I change this one, though? Oh my god. Okay, abandoned challenge is P. Thank god. I probably should have looked at this beforehand. Before just doing things. It's very funny. I am only slightly embarrassed. Y is notifications. J is quest. Special environment. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. We're gonna go do something that's not combat related right now. Let's just do this. Oh, I don't care about that. This. Okay. What I always do for this is fight people who don't have real characters, because they're significantly easier. Sure, like these people. I'm sure this won't be fun. This is my... Oh my god, go away, I don't care. This is my deck. It's very easy to play. Hopefully this just requires mouse. We'll do this. Okay, sure. But the strategy is very simple. All you do is buff Ganyu and use her Use
What are my
her
orders?
AoE ability repeatedly until she dies. It's very simple. We don't do anything that's not cryo. Sure. Don't care. Don't care. AoE. But anyways, how are you guys doing? I would love to actually learn how to play this on PC, so that way I can actually do things for you guys. Like, we can play a real... Like, actually play the game, and I can actually show the game off, as opposed to just, like, playing on my account and doing this. Because, like, this isn't Genshin. This is just what they make you do for the Battle Pass. One second. My cat wants to be let out of the room. I've returned. I want to use her ult before she dies. Let's hope we land on cryo. We did not land on cryo. We did land on Hydra though. We can switch to her.
Contamination must be washed away. In the image of the wilderness.
Sure. But you always want to go first in the Genshin TCG. It makes life, like, infinitely easier. Oh, that killed her. That's unfortunate. That's fine though. We grew the ult, so we need how many Hydras? 4 for the ult and 3, I guess, for the skill. We can try to get more ultimate things. We need to retain 4 though. So if we don't land on Hydro twice, like 2 Hydro and or Omnis, we need to, there's one. There's the other. So we're fine then. Sure, even better. Do this.
In the image of the wilderness.
Oh, that killed me. Never mind then.
Where is the pure land?
Well, I'm glad we have Omnis then. But basically the strategy of this is to apply the different elemental types and I don't have enough. And hopefully, like, spread out damage to AoE damage. This is going very horribly for us, for the record. Oh, lordy. I think we're dead. Very genuinely, I don't think we can win this. We might be able to, because of Fischl's ult does AoE, so we might. We're drawing so poorly though with these rolls. This is why I don't like the Genshin TCG, because like the mana source is RNG, which is genuinely like very bad. Oh, we definitely have this one. We can just do this twice. It does not matter. I don't think this thing does 3. Does it? Yeah, okay. Cool. That one was a bit harrowing. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But mana source being RNG is really quite awful, in my opinion. Like, you can offset it sometimes if you draw the right cards, but that's also RNG. So, super annoying. I don't know if I want to fight the Fatuity. Let's fight the Literals instead. Right, he is. Yeah, this is a much easier fight for us because we. Oh right. Yeah, let me spend a bunch of these at once. I never did buy the Fontaine board. I think. Just don't care about this at all. It's just like mandatory for the. Yeah, we'll buy this. For the battle pass is why I like don't do it. Sure. Okay. Hopefully we can wrap this up and like actually do things. We'll do the Knish quest today, so that should be fun.
What are my orders?
See, these rolls are awful. But what are you gonna do? We did get 3 Animo for this, which is good. And just play this, and then do this. And this is why I play, like, just Plague on You and not bother with anything else. Because you can just decimate, like, these types of battles very easily. There we go. Sure. Take it. Okay, we'll wrap this up and be done, thankfully. We rolled one on me, it does not matter. Okay, come here. We'll grab this. Can you guys hear that? My PC's fans just like kicked on super high. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not over like the sound gate that I have.
This realm is truly beginning.
Oh, we got Layla to 10. Nice. We'll have to switch her out. I don't really need more of these, if I'm being honest. Who should we put in instead of Layla? Do you guys have a preference on who we put in? What's the crafting? The placement, like option here? Is there a key binding for that? In Serenity Pot. Furnishing screen? F7? Is it really F7? There we go, okay. Where is Layla? Not here. Like, go to her? Does this game have the capacity to let's go to her? No. Where should I pass her? I didn't see her. She after all the 10s? Oh, she's in the 10s because, of course, she just hit 10. She is here. Okay. Oh, I went to... What? She's on Mirage Island, whatever. Let's just go there. There she is. No. Her. Rest. Who do we want? Does anyone have a preference on which friendship 1 companion to put in here? We could do like any of like the... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Any of the OG cast. I know Wolf is a big Kaya fan. But I have a bunch of people that I have not put in here yet. Could also do one of the new characters. Anyone have any preferences on their husbando and or waifu from Genshin Impact? Oh, that means we have to change our nameplate as well. I always just do whichever nameplate I got last, so we'll do it to the Layla Friendship 10 one. Anyone have a preference or no? If not, I might just do Kaya for Wolf. No. Two Ambers. Neglected. Long neglected Amber. We do Ayato. Ayato doesn't show up in the main story at all, which is very funny to me. We do Kiori. Kiori is great. Very sassy. Well, we can just do Kaya. Just throw him over here somewhere. Sure. There you go. That one's for you, Wolf. Escape. Character. I'll go find Layla. Get her name, please. I wonder what it looks like. Aw, nice. It's like her little bubble from her ult. She's sleepy.
In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike
Thank
any
you,
other.
Noodlette.
Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile.
Please
It
stop.
must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Nope. I want this one. So now what? That's the real question. Do you want to do the quest?
Melusines
Should I do
are
the-
beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
The event? Do you guys have a preference on what we do? I kind of just was like, I could stream Genshin. I have plenty to do, and then I'm like, I don't really know what to do because we can do a bunch of stuff. This one, no, that's quest. I have no idea. Let's just collect this real quick. What's up here? Flame off. What do I have left to do? Oh, it was cook 20 dishes. I forgot that it was cook 20 dishes, not cook 10 dishes. I have to do domains. I'm not doing domains this stream. We'll leave it for another day. Let me go fix some more. What we think? We can either do the event or we can do Kenich's quest. I think those are the two things that I would be up for. We might do both, honestly, given the time. Hello? Sure, force of color. Let's see what that is. 2 green fruit, a tomato. Okay, we have all this. Gonna be running low on green fruit after this. If you guys don't have a preference, we can just do, like, Kenich's quest and see what it's about. It would be spoilers for probably, like, his backstory, I would imagine. But if you guys don't mind, then I don't mind. I could make a poll. Can do that these days. this. Oh, actually. Okay. Okay, let me make a poll. Did that go quiet? It probably went quiet. This. Start a poll. Wait, poll for what? What you got? What we're gonna do first? Event or Kinnich's quest? Ta-da! There. And in the meantime, I can. Oh, why can't I see the poll? Is it because it's? Oh, it's because I have a pinned message. Is that why I can't see it on my phone? I can't. Interesting. It's very interesting. YouTube mobile app is not great. It's certainly better than the Twitch one though. The new Twitch mobile app is god awful. Part of why I don't stream on Twitch. I mean, we can give this another shot. Now I actually know how to play the game. It doesn't, at least not on my phone, which is where I'm looking at chat. But it's not a big deal, honestly. I can just alt-tab to it. Let me make it so that it doesn't mute for you guys when I do that. Other audio, maybe? There. Weird though? I know, right? It's very weird. I mean, we have 2 votes. There's only a few of us in here. I think that's fine enough. We'll do the quest then. Just go ahead and do that. I don't want to suffer through whatever the heck this is on here again. Holy cow. And God, I'm not used to this. It's gonna take a while, maybe a couple streams before I'm used to the controls. Holy cow. Okay. We'll come down here. I don't know much about this character at all, other than he's like very edgy. So I wonder if he's like, probably in classic Hoyo fashion, it's gonna be very depressing.
Traveler, Paimon.
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear
Oh, I
you
should probably
accepted a
voice it.
proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh.
The, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like,
Okay.
promise.
For context, if you have not played through the Science of the Canopy quest line so far, there's a holiday coming up that these people celebrate here that involves feeding fruit to a like large dinosaur, more or less. And Kanich, the guy we're talking to, is supposed to be the one that like feeds the dinosaur, because it's like a big ceremonious thing, and he was like supposed to be chosen for it. But the guy who's doing the choosing thinks that Kanich is unreliable and temperamental. And so he's like, you, random stranger, you do this instead, because I don't like this other guy. And so we were like, we don't want to, but if Kanich, the guy who we're talking to, he was like absent at the time. So we're like, if he's not here, I guess we have to do that, more or less. And now we're running into him. The Turn Friday Night's the name of the festival, but that's more or less the summary. And he's just like, hey, I heard that you are taking my spot in this important holiday. He's calling us out, basically.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
And that means what, exactly? Damn, he kind of cute, Rar. He is pretty cute. He's very... I cannot imagine what it's like to play him on PC. Mostly because he's very difficult to play already on mobile, where I am good at the controls. You know what I'm saying? So he must be a nightmare to play on PC. For me, at least, just because I'm not used to it. He wants to resolve the Mountain King problems once and for all. I have no idea what he means by that.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire night ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
Night Kingdom is their, afterlife. So, he wants us to kill their, sacred dinosaur. That's...
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Yeah.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
That's true, Paimon. Thank you very much.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
Very, very much changed the phrasing there, Nick.
But that's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh?
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price.
Isn't it just like doesn't that just require them to grow the fruit in the lava under the tree? There's a tree that grows the special fruit for the Mountain King.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
What does that mean? Does the Mountain King kill people? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. She likely won't be the last to lose her life
Yeah.
either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
How does he plan to kill him?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and
Oh.
the damage is irreversible.
Oh, that's bad. What? So the Mountain King is legitimately... Okay, he's contaminated with this. That's
that
good.
evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace.
Oh, okay. That's news.
In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance, to keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
What? Okay. This is a conundrum. He's horribly, corrupted, but he's alive, and they're keeping him alive because he's, the symbol for their, power, but also he's corrupted to hell, and so... Isn't this just, torturing a dying animal, you know? Because he's basically just, a dinosaur. A very large, very fat dinosaur.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
I guess so.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I think we're a little out of our depth.
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
Interesting. Go on.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
Okay, we'll be there.
Good. See you soon.
Hence the name, Kenichi's. So we're going over here. I have no idea where this guy lives. It's higher. So it's up here then? Yeah.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you.
Sweet. Glad everyone
there are
loves
still
us.
those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name.
That's
They're just
Kanich.
stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
This is Kanich. The way society works here is that, like, great heroes of the past can, like, literally pass down their, like, epithets to, like, their chosen, like, heirs, basically. Kanich inherited the Turnfire epithet from the original one.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the
2 weeks
purification
ago.
of the Mountain King.
How does that work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you
there it
possibly
is.
can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
And if you dispel it all, he remains asleep forever because he's dead. That's the implication.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis.
I see. Totally the truth here. Nothing omitted.
But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seem to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday.
2 weeks ago, because these quests were available 2 weeks ago, and this one only became available, like, 2 days ago.
With your help, I'm
Or last
optimistic
week,
this
maybe?
time
I don't
we
know.
can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years
There
to
it
come.
is. Said in all of its glory, he wants us to dispel everything.
Traveler?
Got it. Anything else we need to know? Alright, this is your last chance to tell us that the Mountain King will die.
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. If that's all you really need to know, the ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready.
SMH. Shaking my head. This guy should have told us something. Mm-mm.
In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people.
So he specifically didn't tell us such that he could basically be like, oh, the Mountain King dead, it's because those Outlanders burned it all away. Like, they should have known or something, you know? And we can play, like, devil's ad. You know what I'm saying? He can, like, play it off of us.
And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Paimon. Paimon cares about two things, money and food. Truly an American.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days. So
Who is
if you have
this?
any
Why are they in the
questions,
middle of our
you know where
frame?
to find me.
Seems like Kamich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Okay. We'll take 2 steps and talk to the Elder and Kenny.
Huh, you're here.
Kamich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
This guy was literally the first person we talked to when we got here. But okay. I guess it didn't happen in quests.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's our pleasure.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night.
Well, thank you very much.
However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety.
Also, so I have conflicting feelings about this because we are keeping a large ancient dinosaur alive and kind of in stasis. For what purpose, other than like for these people to feel good about themselves? But at the same time, asking us to like put it down is tough. You know what I'm saying? Both sides of this are very, very gray. Neither is a super good option, if I'm being honest.
Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes. From Yupanqui the Firebringer, to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss.
Yeah, the Mountain King, like, this ancient dinosaur was, like, their great heroes, like, this tribe's great heroes, like, sidekick, partner, / pet, / friend.
This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride, and the center of our faith.
Yeah, I get that, but you're also, like, keeping it alive and in a semi-corrupted status for just a symbol of your pride and faith. Like, I don't know.
To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom.
This is definitely a culture that I don't
Nana's
understand.
death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Is there no solution that would satisfy both sides? Death and not death? Not really, right?
Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
Come on, let's sneak off to some other tribe tonight. Oh, Lordy. I'll need some time to mull this over.
I understand. There are still 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring
Wait, can we
clarity.
make a decision to kill this thing or not?
So, Kanich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this.
We're literally outside Paimon. Please.
Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
More is the currency if you're unfamiliar with this game.
Double-edged sword is right.
It's money.
But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
Are you saying you have a plan?
I'm working on it.
Really?
I have concepts of a plan.
Good.
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about how he's completely unhinged.
About what they call you? Call him a how? A wow? That's a point. Where is he today?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
Is that something you can do? He's like your familiar.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior.
Okay,
Anyway,
Paimon.
moving on. When we ran into a how,
A how?
you two were investigating some abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on.
Oh, in the very first quest, we met his familiar, and cleared some abyssal energy for him.
I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space.
Yeah, Rift Hounds. But this guy's like, he has like this like little like familiar, it's a little pixel guy. It's a little pixel dragon. And I mean like literally 2D pixels, hence like all of the square iconography all over this guy.
I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
Hence the Rift Hound name.
So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
Wouldn't he get even more corrupted to the point of death in there?
Whoa, that sounds kind of crazy. Would it really work?
What?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know,
what I'm
a
saying.
prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse.
Drink some water.
Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
Yeah.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
Very true.
I think I know a way.
Are you really gonna do this?
You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well.
I mean, that's fair.
After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
Alright, so what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
Yeah, we just snuff it out. We kill these things all the time.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me.
Okay, that sounds sus. Sounds like people are gonna try and stop you, and we're supposed to, what, fight your clan's people?
I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them. If you help me out, there will be a gift for you in return.
Okay,
Ooh,
sure.
what kind of gift?
Paimon only cares about the only cares about the money and or
Something
food.
well worth your while, I'd say.
Okay, but how do we keep people away?
Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer.
What? This is a mistake. He said integrate, but this is ingratiate. She's so real for that, though. She really is. Paimon, people hate on Paimon, and I get it, especially the very first, few updates, like, first few regions, really. I would say, like, from Monset, like, up to at least partway through Inazuma, maybe even through all of Inazuma, Paimon does not shut up and constantly, like, prevents the main character from speaking in such a way that does not feel good. In later things like Sumeru and Fontaine, the main character speaks more often, and Paimon is just generally less annoying about it. So she's mostly fine now.
That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Again, I'm not sure this will work, but
pretty
sure.
crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Lina nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you'd do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side.
This is the classic Itachi standpoint. If everyone's focused on hating me, they won't hate anyone else, and they'll think good of the Uchiha clan.
The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me.
But you're also, like, the inheritor of one of their sacred names? Please. Either way, it sounds like there's no more in this for you.
Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
We can give it a try.
For sure. And who knows, maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer. Good luck to us both.
Okay. Walk around the tribe for the next day. Okay, so this wait. Why can't I hit enter space to, like, confirm things? I, like, actually have to click on them.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribespeople and take some heat off of Kenichi's back.
Okay, talk to Fumi and Towa. Oh, they're like kids.
Oni, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana.
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the Abyss.
That's true, but the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
Why are these children arguing about
How
this?
can you be so harsh to someone who's sick? If you don't take back what you just said, I don't know if we can carry on being friends.
Toba, Huni, what's wrong?
Do we know them? How do we know them?
Huni's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not right. He's our hero.
Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore.
Hey now, let's not fight. Aren't you best friends?
Yesterday, maybe, but not anymore.
These kids are harsh.
Toba? Yes, my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward.
Yeah.
As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going back.
Jesus. What the what? All of these kids are so. Why are they?
Come on, cut it out, you two. We have some great news to tell you. The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire night. He's gonna do a beautiful ceremony and cure the Mountain King's illness for good.
Okay, also false, but sure.
What? Really?
Of course, I'm an expert at this stuff. That's just a blatant lie to a child. Cool, cool, cool.
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about?
Okay.
To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing cliffs. Probably just as good as Kanich.
Wait. Speaking of Kanich, where even is that guy?
Oh yeah, good question. Is he not coming to the ceremony anymore? We can get him to come, but if he catches you two fighting again, he won't be happy. He'll be sure to give you both a piece of his mind.
Okay.
No, we can't let that happen. I've never even spoken to him before. I can't afford to make such a bad first impression.
Caring about your reputation over
I didn't mean to argue with Toba.
your
All I said was
ideals.
that the Mountain King has done some pretty bad things. He was the one who turned it into a fight.
You two clearly care about each other. The Mountain King can't change that.
Yeah, if you weren't friends, there's no way Toba would have come to look for the baby Saurians with you.
Oh, these two are the kids that we found the first time. In the first quest. I forgot about that. It's like, who the heck are these kids?
Well, because it's the Traveler and Paimon and Kanich, I'm sorry, Toba. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said about the Mountain King.
I'd completely forgotten about their existence. That was 2 weeks ago.
Dad just really misses Nana. And I was really upset that she's gone, too.
She is, Trinidad's daughter.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did either. It wasn't very nice of me. For the Traveler and Paimon, Kanich, and for Nana. I'm sorry too, Huni.
That's more like it. Now you're best friends again. Guess so. Toba, if I ever say something mean about the Mountain King in the future, I'll make sure I say it to someone else, and not you.
Okay.
I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. He needs it for Turnfire night. Let's play again some other time. See you, Toba. See you, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay. I'll head home as well then. See you next time.
Okay.
Okay, take care, you two.
But they're already gone.
Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before.
Times really are changing, Paimon. Times really are changing.
Let's just hope we can solve this once and for all. Come on, let's move on.
Alright. Continue walking around the tribe. Let's see if we can help some people over here.
What's going on over there? Let's take a look.
Are they dancing?
Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved? Paimon wants to learn too!
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh? It's rare to see a new face around the tribe these days. I thought everyone would be keeping away.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding an emergency ceremony. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals. For outsiders, it might even be a little dangerous.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person.
And now you have.
What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. Well, this is a nice surprise.
You got it, Tiago.
It's funny. I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flame Bearer since I'm not taking part this time around. Then suddenly, there you are. Must be my lucky day.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night? How come? You're not an outsider too, are you?
Hey, it's Nyaner. Hi, Nyaner. Hi, 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 hi. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Is this a new region? It is. We're playing the last quest in one of the tribes' like reputation quest lines for like. It also like seems to be doubling as like the character who's on the banner now's like Kanich's like story quest. It's very confusing, honestly. I'm not sure if it counts as that as well. But yes, this is Notland. We're at like the Saurian, the Signs of the Canopy is what they're called in Prime. How are you? Or have you gotten any sleep recently?
You must be joking. Watch
What's
this.
this? Okay, what are we watching? Oh, he's doing like the dance then?
Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances
Sleep,
beneath
what's
the pillars
that?
of the sacred flame. Been
Now
doing it
you
a few
better be
years.
taking yourself, you
Always
punk.
gets the ladies out to watch.
Okay, that is very shallow, but okay.
Oh, very impressive. So why'd you quit?
Way to put it like that, Paimon. Way to put it like that.
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. It's just not safe here anymore. One of our elders' Saurian companions even lost her life not long ago.
That's Nana, for the record.
The question is, what are we going to do about this in the long term? But our leaders don't have any answers for us. They're probably too busy fighting about it amongst themselves. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent. So I figured, you know what? Now's as good a time as any to get away for a little while. Go do some exploring.
Oh, I see what this guy's about. He's just like,
You look a little disappointed.
let's get out of here. I'm waiting on the grapple guy and rollerblade cat girl in Genshin. Isn't the grapple guy the guy that's on the banner now? Kanish is literally that guy, isn't he? He's the guy with the grappling. Here, I'll pull him up once we finish this.
Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots.
Yeah, I think came out like last week. Fair enough. So what's your plan for the next step?
I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association. They
Do
gave me a
it.
simple test. Find a decent quality relic, and they'll make me a member.
Nice.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. They're all about collecting relics and remnants from that age.
Wonder what this has anything to do with
Speaking of which,
anything?
The guy who was Flamebearer before you. I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
Wait, what? Oh,
A
huh.
how? A how's a relic from an ancient Saurian civilization?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already, huh? Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a contract there. The association folks say that the kind of contract usually comes with a huge hidden cost.
That's sussy.
Really?
Also, Nyana, for the
That
record, this
sounds
is
ominous.
huge spoilers for this guy's quest, so for the record.
Who knows? But if it's true, Kanich can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up contracts and costs and stuff. I doubt he'd make a contract that doesn't benefit him.
That's true. Kanich's like whole like Turnfire like name comes from his ability to like weigh cost benefit stuff. Okay, alright. Just want to make sure, Nyana. Some people like me are very serious about spoilers, so
Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does
okay.
that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use that as my entry ticket to the association.
Oh, okay.
But after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. The best laid plans, huh? I'll just have to wait and see if things improve.
You haven't played since launch, like at all? Dang. Well, I hope you have fun getting back into it. Nice. I don't know what rollerblade girl you're talking about. I'll have to... Rollerblade cat girl. I have no idea. Is that like a 5.1 character? Do you know?
Or you look like you know your way around a fight. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to help?
Sure.
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right? The Traveler deals with monsters all the time. It's a piece of cake.
There's so many missions. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Star Rail. I've done all the main quests in Star Rail now, but I'm like way behind. There's so many side quests, and I'm just like, what order do I do them in? Like, do I do them in release order? Should I be doing the companion quest? Like, there's a lot. I can imagine Genshin's the same way.
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Why are we doing this guy? Like, he wants to get into this Relic Association, and they're like, okay, to prove yourself, you need to do this. And he's just like, alright, let me pawn that work off on someone else.
Come on, it's no big deal. Compared to some of the things we've been roped into before, this is nothing.
Pyro Archon above, you two have hearts of gold, you know that? You're the kind of people who could dive into the Turnfire deep in the bowels of the Night Kingdom, and it wouldn't burn a single hair off your head.
Sheila Internet, she has rollerblades? I didn't know she had rollerblades. Like, very genuinely. I've seen her before, I didn't realize. Also, I didn't realize that she was a cat girl. She's the one with the like, maroonish hair, right? I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course it is. All right, come with me. I'll show you the way.
Oh, he is coming with us. I thought he was just gonna be like, go there and do this for me. I remember meeting her in the main quest. You meet her in the main quest, but I didn't realize that she was one of the cat people. But Kanich's banner is out. I have 103 wishes saved. Don't worry about it. And every character. Don't worry about it. I'll see. I'll show you that he's like the grapple guy, right? Is he the guy you're talking about? I have a problem, Yatter. Don't worry about it. We can just like put him on any team here in the Brazers team. Where is he?
Deal. I'm in.
Well, this is the guy you're talking about, right? Oh, he's a Claymore character. I don't think I realized that.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Is this really necessary?
Are you running away?
It's pretty fun. But, I wonder how he does in his combat's very weird, because you, like, tether to things and, like, skate around them. I don't have him built, so I won't be using him. He's, like, level 20. I wonder if he's faster than Mualani. He probably is, right? Yeah, he's, in my head, he's very difficult to use. He's, at least, this is my first time playing on PC. And the controls have been very hard to adjust to. I imagine his combat style involves a lot of movement, so... There's a League of Legends character that you play that plays the same way. Let me think about this for a second, who you're talking about. Don't say anything. Let me figure it out. Who has hooks? There's Thresh, there's Nautilus, there's... who else? Renata has a sort of hook. It's less of a hook, though. The new guy. He's got a goatee, tan skin. What's that guy's name? He's got like a grappling hook though. Is that who you're talking about? The handsome fellow? The dashing, swashbuckling guy? I have no idea what his name is. I do not remember at all. Let's not play. Let's play Arlecchino. Huh? Say that again? Unless you play League. What's the name of that guy? The handsome swashbuckling guy with the grappling hook? He came out like within the last year. I'm pretty sure. I think he plays as an AD. That's recent? Yeah. I mean, League has been around for like a decade now at least, right? So, within the last year is definitely recent. It's less than 10% of its lifespan. So, yes. You have no idea who you're talking about? Nyotter, is that the guy though? I don't remember his name at all. Auction sounds better. Okay, where are we going? Over here. What, Onless? What are you gonna say? Okay, but he doesn't technically have a hook. He hooks to like terrain, doesn't he? That is a hook. It just doesn't hook people. Like what? It's still a hook. Oh, there's the
There it
Rift
is.
Towns.
It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of them.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Okay, let's fight these guys. So these guys do damage even through shields, but I'm still gonna use a shield just for not getting interrupted sake. It's a terrain. Yeah. Two. Okay, that was easy enough. And that's why
The last of them.
Zhongli's the best character in this
Tiago
game.
had the sense to stay in his hiding place, or things could have gotten really hairy for him.
I mean, yeah. Rift Towns murder people who are not us.
Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like a mural.
Yeah, it does. It's a little on the small side. Wow. Damn, it's a... What? Okay, alright, Traveler.
True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge wall. This looks more like someone with a paintbrush got bored and started doodling. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. So, is that supposed to be what an ancient contract ritual looked like? Whatever. We're not here to decipher it. Just photograph it.
I'm definitely not saving that. I'd say it's even quite big.
Let's take it back to Tiago.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the traveler's perspective is cute because there are massive murals in this game, but like, even that's still sizable for regular humans. You know what I'm saying? Where's this guy? Oh, who's this?
You've been robbed? Oh, Ponche. And I thought my luck was bad.
Oh, I put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and now I've got nothing to show for it. Some gap-toothed goon stole it from me.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans.
Paimon just floated there, but sure.
Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously, if you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Sure. Volunteer us for your man's help.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
A few hours ago, okay.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history.
Did he not make a copy or something? Do they not have copiers in this
Malipo
thing?
alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my belongings, including my entire
Oh, I guess it hasn't
manuscript.
been, like, printed yet, then.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost and listless.
Bro, it's been like 2
He's
hours.
a shell of the man he was.
Homie hasn't even gone talk to the police, I bet.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me, I beg of you.
Where were you ambushed?
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change, big time.
I don't know if he's still there, but come on, I'll take you.
Alright, let's go fight some, what do you call them? Treasure hoarders. Oh, this is like in the village. What the heck? They're like literally like right here. Look, this is like in the village.
Hey, you thieving rat! Give me my things back!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved foot first into a tree hollow.
Okay, dude. I dare you to try.
Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right.
I love
Let's see what
every
you've
just
got.
like
What's
nobody who thinks that they can take us on because they don't recognize us. What? Homie just threw mud at our face and ran. That was very funny.
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Hello. We are just chilling here. Kagi and Kochi.
Where did these Yubkasaurs come from? Get away from me, you monsters!
They're like literally people's like soul companions.
The Saurians are blocking his path.
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, I can't run any longer.
Bro, you ran like less than a quarter of a mile.
Please, I don't have your stuff anymore.
Oh yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book, worn out pens, and some old rags. All that time lying in wait was for nothing. I was so mad, I just threw all of it away.
Is that really the truth?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth. May all my worldly possessions be turned to ash by Turnfire if I'm lying.
Okay.
Okay, that's a pretty... What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Let's go back to where we were and see if we can find anything.
Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do. We'll never get it back
Didn't
then.
we just left the guy where his book is then? Meanwhile, in a hidden cave. What?
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Hoytzatlan,
Oh.
it always comes with the more ominous implication of eventual tragedy.
Okay. Context. This guy, so the little pixel guy is Kenich's familiar that he like signed a contract with or whatever. This guy is a guy that we met in the first quest who was he's like not from around here and is super interested in learning about like the Turnfire and that kind of thing. It's implied that he's like probably an abyssal person, probably an abyssal lector knowing the game. He's a big bad in disguise.
This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. Each one of them died of non-natural causes, as if the specter of the Turnfire was always lurking in the background.
Oh, that's spooky. That's bad news for Kenich.
This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions, and eventually demanding payment in return. None can escape this payment, unless, perhaps, they could honestly swear by Turnfire to never make a single mistake in their entire life. You Punky's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient name philology. I can't believe it was just lying there for me to take. Let me see. The author is Planche. Nice. A gentleman and a scholar.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahula will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end. Maybe that's the price you pay for the name that means price?
What? You're saying Kenichi will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body?
Okay.
When will that glorious day arrive? The great Kahula demands to know!
Yeah, this is Kenich's little familiar guy. He's like, he hates Kenich.
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos
See,
down to
he
the
is
core.
Abyss Order.
You make us Abyss Order folks look like saints in comparison.
So this guy is evil.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Kahula is sheer vanity. And if that day ever comes, oh, your doom will soon follow.
You don't need to lecture me about Doomsday. Here's what I know. based on countless historical texts.
Also, this hidden cave that they are in, you have to unlock via, like, a series of quests. Not a series of quests, but, like, little... You have to find, like, 7 things across the map and bring them to, like, a mural. Like, shards of a wall. That was kind of a pain to get into here.
All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones to worlds beyond, there are no exceptions. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. That dust is what we call a civilization's spirit.
Okay.
And you, great Kahul Ahau, are one such speck of dust from a bygone age. I've paid dearly for the chance to observe you up close.
Damn. You just gonna sit there and take that Ahau?
Now, let me take a good look at you. We'll see whether any memories of that age still remain inside you.
What?
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
I know where it is.
Does that mean all of my hard work was for nothing?
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact. Surely you remember the main points at least?
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire Night is because I hoped that maybe it might help us find a way through these trying times. But now...
You mean you solved the Mountain King problem?
Well, not exactly. But I thought my research might at least be a starting point.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Ponche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't hold any real power. Symbolic power doesn't count.
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case. Given that it first arose in the era of the first Pyro Archon, it might contain remnants of Shibalanke's power.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I remember that story. My grandpa told it to me when I was a little kid. Maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here. There is evidence.
Sorry, sorry if I'm constantly adjusting my my phone for my model, because it's like right where the dialogue is.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss.
Oh?
But there's more to it than that.
Is there? Go on.
The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life.
Okay.
If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual involving a tit-for-tat exchange.
Yeah, for the record, if you're not familiar, the main enemies in this game, the hill trolls, are like, I don't know, semi-mindless, like, monsters. They're like, I don't know. You might call them, like, goblins or, you know, orcs. They have a somewhat of a society, but it's, like, very primal and stuff. They are actually, citizens of an ancient civilization, that collapsed and, like, got contaminated by the Abyss. And they were, like, cursed by the 7 gods to live forever or something like that.
It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance, then was buried in the Night Kingdom. And now, it awaits the call of its new bearer.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche, but you seem to be getting a little overexcited.
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my findings to Kinich. I'd hoped he would be attending the upcoming ceremony.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kinich, what are you doing here?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came to have a quick catch-up. Now a good time?
Kinich! I'm onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but you have to attend the Turnfire Night.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire, and thinks he might have found a way for you to solve the problem.
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go.
Homie's just like, alright, let's get out of here. Wait, didn't he say that he had, like, pawned off a How onto someone else, and that someone else just happens to be the member of the Abyss Order? That's very funny. He said he found a teacher for a How.
Here will do.
Have you found a way to summon a beastly rift?
Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow.
Oh.
If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire Night.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet? Okay. Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Urkina didn't fall to the Abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments,
this is the Mountain King, for the
Urkina made
record.
the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King.
Homie's a big, giant, chubby dinosaur. He's also technically a fightable boss in this game. Also, I guess this guy is the first Turnfire? Or something?
Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together.
How can he, like, go into his mind?
The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events.
Ah.
The truth is even darker.
Goody. Hoyoverse likes its dark truths.
The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
Then why are we keeping him alive? Like, if that's the case, just like this tribe's, like, quote unquote, like, historical pride that, like, does not matter to me in comparison to, like, people dying, this thing suffering and wanting to die. You know what I'm saying? You just, like, purge the Abyss from it and hope for the best.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home.
Why? If he's suffering? What? So your goal hasn't changed. Like, if he is incapable of getting better, homie's, like, permanently in hospice, and he just wants to be done for, like, 500 years.
It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue.
Okay.
Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
I don't know. I am personally of the opinion that, like, things like that like things like tradition can, you know, be bucked to the wayside for, you know, people's lives and to end the suffering of a creature that can't be healed anymore.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
This poor Mountain King. Like, Jesus Christ. No one gives a shit what it wants. Time are we gonna wait till? 9 AM?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Oh. This is the cave that we need to get into. I wonder what happens if you didn't have this cave unlocked. You know what I'm saying? So if you have to unlock the cave, then like, kind of a pit creep. You do this quest. Right? Yeah, it's down here.
You're here. Very punctual.
Whoa! So, the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now, pucker up and kiss our feet.
This fucking guy.
Kanich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
How do you put up with this behavior?
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yes, it is, Paimon.
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And
This
it's a lot.
fucking clown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kanich! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How!
Bro, I don't know what Kanich, like, thought that was so good, that he was like, let me make a deal with the How, but whatever, man. Honestly, a How is probably one of the reasons I don't play Kanich. Aside from the whole movement thing.
Just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a How in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy.
Oh, is this what you got from the Abyss Order guy?
The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves.
How did you get your hands on this? Good question, Traveler. I appreciate when you're not
soon
dumb.
enough. First, let's try this out.
What? Why? Oh, I guess we're doing it here and not actually in the cave.
They'll tear you to pieces given half a chance, so be careful.
Oh, we get to try them out. Okay. See, I have no idea how to... Will you move?
Locked up. Time for you to
Why am I on this, like, tiny thing? How do I get off? Okay, there we go.
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on
Oh, it's the Abyssal Lecture. Okay.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered.
This is Sanka, the guy, probably.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal.
This is...
Cue bad guy speech and
okay.
drawn out death sequence.
Okay.
Huh? Angel?
Oh, is it Enjo?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be
We've
of use
already
to
talked to
you.
this guy, for the record. We fought him before.
But it looks like you've already met.
Yeah, we met. I've beaten him up before.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
This is a very strange interaction, because the Abyss are usually just like, we're here to take over the world and murder everyone. And this guy is just like,
Change is inevitable
we
and
killing
nothing
it,
lasts forever.
you know?
What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What's your real
What
name?
does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts
Okay,
of me.
that's creepy and poor phrasing. You mean the masochistic parts? Oh, okay, alright. Alright, Genshin. No need to go that deep in it.
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
And what are you doing here?
Of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! Let Paimon guess, you've been provoking the Mountain King too!
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes.
Highness is the main character's sibling?
I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area.
An Abyss Lecture just happens to be in the area, and you're just like, yeah, it's chill.
So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay.
What?
But I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
You tricked Huni and Toba.
Wait, does that count?
Homie's evil and's like, yeah, I lied to some children. What's wrong with that? When we literally just lied to them, like, not that long ago.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
He literally hates Kinich, Paimon. What don't you get about that?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
This fucking... Okay.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
Oh, okay.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kanish, dispose of him.
Okay, that
He
one's
is of
good.
no further use to us.
Traveler?
Be my guest. The Abyss Order is a threat to us all. Let him go. He'll never amount to much. No, let's fight him.
Hey now, I may be a lowly clerk, but don't underestimate. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone.
This guy has done this for a couple times, right? At least once. I think twice.
Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Okay, that's not... Okay.
Darn! He got away again!
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
Yeah.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best.
They murdered hundreds of people on the daily. Like, they are literally the cause of illegal attacks everywhere. No, Kanish? No. Okay. Alright.
Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening.
Okay, but if they're all poison, and they're all, at different amounts of poison, that doesn't stop them from being poisoned.
Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe
Poison good?
not
I
such
mean,
a bad apple.
You're
not
correct.
rotten to the core, at least.
Being a poison taster is, in fact, quite good.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Alright, little guy.
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Because what? Because you signed a contract. Sorry, again, phone in the way of dialogue.
You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a How watching me like a ravenous vulture?
Someone tracked Benny's voice in Pixelmon, for real, for real.
Vulture? Vulture? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead.
Wait, so we're just gonna leave this abyssal rift here open?
Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
We're really just gonna leave this abyssal rift here open for an entire day?
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both.
Good luck to us both.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, let's hope I remember how to do the platforming, because there was, in fact, plenty of platforming. Oh, where's the rift thing? Wasn't it here?
What happened to getting some rest?
I'm still a little anxious about Enjo.
You're cautious, like me. I get it. But don't worry, like I said, I investigated, and I'm confident he has nothing to do with the Mountain King situation. Before he got tangled up with us, he was looking into the Mare Javari. That's another major part of Natlan's history. Our ancestor, Burkina, once fought a campaign there alongside the 5 other heroes. But it's not such an easy place to get to these days. That's about all I know, though. I have yet to take a job that involves the Mayor Javari.
Okay, let's see what else he
happened
has
to getting
say.
some rest?
I'm pretty curious about Ahau.
Ahau's piqued your interest, huh? It's true that he's a relic from an earlier Saurian age, but since we're bound to each other by contract, you can see him as my companion for now. I know he can be awful, but don't worry. As long as I'm still around, he can't do that much damage.
As long as you're around?
That's a key part of the contract. Ahau has to obey my orders and lend me his power for as long as I live. And after I die, Ahau gets control of my body. That's the price.
That's pretty blunt. So you're not going to live forever. You're just passing on the problem of Ahau to a different generation. Kanik, please. That's horrible.
Crazy, isn't it? That was probably the first time I really appreciated what it meant to pay a price. Then once I signed the contract, I received the ancient name Malipo. But that's a whole other story. We can get into it another time if you're interested.
I want to get into it now. I'm very curious. All the lore in this game I find super interesting. But yeah, let's hope I remember how to do the platforming part of this, because there is like a sort of like movement challenge associated with this.
Something you wish to...
Let me not be Arlecchino. Or should I be? We're probably gonna have to fight,
Go on.
the
You have
guy.
my undivided attention.
This guy. I don't remember his... This is the Mountain King for the record. I don't remember what his, conditions are. G? Is it here? What's the guy's name? This. Okay, you need Pyro, so we should stay as Arlecchino then.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise.
We'll just wait until 6 p.m. the next day. Oh.
Would you...
All right. Cool, cool, cool.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
I wonder if it'll during this note. During the party cannot be changed during the Turnfire night. Okay, recommend elements pyro. Okay.
Of course, there's no rush.
Let me see something real quick. Do we have... Everyone has their ults. Let me go heal in case I need healing. Honestly, I expect Zhongli to carry us, but... It's alt and then the number for the ult. I'm gonna have to remember that, because you need to... The rotation for this team is Arlecchino skill, and then Bennett ult, and then Kazuha ult and skill, and then Arlecchino hold charge attack. And it's like how you do, like that's the most damage. And then you can just like wail on them as Arlecchino. So we'll see if I can nail that down.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's head off.
Off we go!
Alright, let's do this thing.
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days. I hope you'll allow us to thank you properly after tonight's ceremony.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark.
Is it their way of arguing and disagreeing with each other?
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief. But it's been far too long since we've seen a real step forward. Look around you. Can't you see how our numbers have dwindled since the last Turnfire night?
Okay, alright.
The ceremony was arranged on short notice. Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
That may be so, but...
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Kanich!
I love how he doesn't say good evening to, like, the Chief and this other guy.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous Flame Bearer.
That's
very well.
Lie.
But make it quick.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Not really.
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them.
It's been 2 weeks, so
what a
yeah.
surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn.
Oh, okay, so we have to light the fires as like a Saurian. We have to like fly around, but I don't know how we're supposed to do that without platforming.
Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. If that happens, you won't receive the blessing of the Turnfire, and you'll have to start over. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
Okay. So we just have to do all of them in this spiral order, starting with the one to the southeast, presumably. I don't know what direction this is, but it's near a giant ridge. Hopefully that's not hard to miss.
So that's our part.
I think it's this
what about
one.
You?
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift.
Oh, the rift was movable. I didn't realize that.
You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus on your part.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Well then, shall we begin?
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Might make you less nervous. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
Okay. Path of Turnfire. Okay, so the first one should be the one that like the far one near that tree? Or is there one further south? Because you're supposed to do like a large loop. I think it's like this way, and then you come back up here. Alright, we'll figure it out. Hi, Huni.
Mr. Traveler, you look so cool today.
What is this? What? Hello, Mr. Nickname. We look the same as we do every day. We didn't get it like a special outfit or anything. The fuck is this?
You're gonna make sure the Mountain King never threatens us again, right? I believe in you. I'll be cheering you on the whole time.
Hi, Toba.
Mr. Traveler, you're finally here! I even dragged my uncle out to watch the ceremony.
Although I'd hoped for the Malipo name-bearer to perform this ceremony, that was never anything to do with you, so please don't take it personally.
I mean, it did since we were the one to perform the ceremony.
I got thinking last night, and I realized if the lesson of Malipo is to look forwards, then I should accept that my book is gone and start anew.
I wonder if we can go get it for him.
Besides, I'll have even more to write about this time, given this will be our first Turnfire ceremony featuring a flame bearer from another land.
Another planet/solar system?
I'll be taking detailed notes.
The way you said that. The voice acting made it sound creepy, but I appreciate that it was voice acted in such a way.
Good luck, Mr. Traveler. You got this.
Man, I wish I was playing Lumine. Every time the Traveler comes up, I'm just like, damn, I wish I was Lumine.
Mighty Outlanders, the time is finally. Please remember, you must cleanse as much abyssal energy as you can. This is the only way to prolong the Mountain King's slumber.
Homie's still
I'm
lying
sure
to us.
you have.
Is there anyone else we could be talking to? Oh, here's Tiago. Oh, he ended up coming.
Hey! Bet you're surprised to see me. Didn't think I'd
Yeah,
be
I
coming,
was.
did ya?
Yes. Quite
I was
literally.
all packed up and ready to go, but then I thought, I wonder if the ceremony will go any differently with the new flame bearer. So yeah, here I am again. I still owe you for that picture you took. So once you start, I'll be dancing to cheer you on. Don't be nervous. You'll do great.
Is there anyone else to talk to? I don't think so. I think it's everyone we encountered in these quests. Alright. Guess we're doing this.
How are you doing? Is all in order?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
I'm counting on you. Don't forget what we talked about.
Okay, dude.
By
Chill.
past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Woo. Woo. Patty, patty, patty. Once you obtain the flame, draw close to a brazier and ignite it. There has a special... Yeah, it does. Okay, so it's this one. We start at, like, the highest point, almost. Head straight towards the ritual's end, turning back now. Okay.
Go get the sacred flame.
Oh, we start here, okay. T, I think it is. Right? T. Hello, T. And it's E.
Nicely done. Off to a good start.
Oh, do we just have to be near it? Is that what it was?
Great stuff.
Okay. Seems easy enough.
You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go.
Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. There's like literally nothing to it.
One last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead.
Okay. They made it like a whole big thing about it. About like doing like it in like 2 seconds and like, you know, like you were supposed to do it like super fast and all this stuff, but that was just like super chill. The first one was a lot harder.
Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave.
Can we go this way?
Almost there. The cave is just up ahead.
Was there anything else we need to light? No. We have to light all these torches, don't we?
The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first.
What? Don't we not want to? Oh, why is it? Oh my god. Oh, okay, we just bombed ourselves. Okay, can we do this? Okay, I was like, what? Let's just hold the point instead of... Okay, now where do we go? What? I just literally just hit okay. Alright. Oh, there's the last one. Okay.
There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
Alright. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Alright, time to fight the Sacred Beast King. And put him in a hole instead of giving him his final wish.
We've lit up the fire
And making him suffer forever. Just...
That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
Yep.
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
Should we pretend to purify the king?
You've made it at last.
Wait, what?
You did even better than I expected.
They're all here? They're all just chilling in front of the...
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the sacred flame to cleanse the Mountain King of abyssal filth.
There's no need this time.
Oh, Kinich is just coming out with it.
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
We're putting him in a hole to suffer forever. That's the meaning of it.
Is that a beastly...
Chief Wina, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous.
A little.
You should step back.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by Rift Hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wina and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
No.
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
What gives you that confidence, Kinich? I'm very curious to find out.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination.
I'm gonna say this. Frankly, I am of the opinion that fuck your traditions. People should not die for them, and the suffering of this great king should not come about because of them. Traditions don't trump, traditions should not cause suffering.
Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time!
Correct. Oh. Oh, nice.
You imbecile!
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad! What?
Oh, he's about to die.
No, the Mountain King is waking up!
Everyone, out! Now!
Who could have seen this one coming? Oh, this guy's he does not give a fuck.
Well, it seems there's only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You have a daughter.
Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Bro, what? This guy has a daughter. What the fuck? Genshin, this is not okay. Holy shit, what the fuck? Can we just commit, Oh, okay, we're there to stop him? This is, horribly not okay.
The Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Transfixed.
Oh, that's not what I meant to press. It's Alt 4,
Watch out for
and
the
then
roots
2.
spitting out. You can use those against him. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's not what I meant to press at all. I meant to press Alt 2, not Alt 1, so that's fine. Oh, where are we?
Target acquired.
Laid bare. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Ow. Okay. That was easy enough. Oh, whoa, an actual cutscene. What the fuck?
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Oh my lord. Oh, what? He can speak? Okay, this is really fucking dark. What the hell?
Present flame. Life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone. Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Oh. Is that the lesson here?
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting. So, is he cleansed, or is he just suffering forever?
Whew. Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief.
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. I have some good news for you. Trinidad's condition is stabilized. He suffered burns on much of his body, but we believe he'll survive.
Damn. Who's gonna talk to his daughter that he just tried to commit suicide? Because that's super fucked. And very not good. Thanks, Genshin.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for. Paimon has to ask, is everyone in your tribe such a risk
God.
taker? First Kinich, then Elder Trinidad? Is this the scions of the Canopy's adventurous spirit in action?
You can put a fucking trigger warning on that.
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown.
Is Kinich okay?
He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone to check on the Mountain King. Something most mysterious has happened. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell has formed around the Mountain King's body. We don't understand the mechanism behind it, but the shell appears to insulate him against the influence of abyssal power.
That's good.
It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further abyssal energy from seeping in and infecting him. We've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned by the sacred flame, similar to the way burned wood becomes charcoal. I think their theory makes sense. After all, we've never thrown the Mountain King directly into the sacred flame before.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy? That's a good thing, right?
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal energy is now stable. No longer will we need to perform an annual cleansing ceremony.
I guess we take this?
Wow, that's amazing!
Was it really just the power of the sacred flame?
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was a Turnfire night like none other in our history.
I mean, it definitely was, given the events, right?
Because you and Kinich, You summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. A great transparent ball of fire, and that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only ever known the Turnfire as a concept in our legends. I cannot answer that question.
Okay.
If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name. He is in the Mountain King's cave as we speak.
Ah, so Kanich then. Why don't we go see how he's doing?
Alright. Oh, he's up here.
Hey, Kanich!
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahow die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kanich, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, Paimon thought you decided to pay for it with your life.
Okay.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King? Then, what price did he pay?
Eternal suffering forever?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe.
Alright, so how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with.
You said health-wise. Is something else bothering you?
Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home.
Thanks, Ahau.
Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp long ago.
Zero tax, but okay.
We saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
So it's effectively brain dead. Cool, got it. And its existence is preserved to be a living training weapon for Signs of the Canopy. Very neat.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
You tell yourself that, Paimon.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can move forward now, too. Thank you for your help, Traveler. I owe you one.
You already gave me that gift.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
I mean, he promptly escaped, but sure.
But he ended up being completely useless. It's not a fair trade if you lost out.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides, we're friends now. You don't owe us anything.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. I can't in good conscience accept it for free.
That's not how friendship works, Neat.
So promise me, if you need anything in the future, you'll come to me. For you, I'll do anything.
Cool. I guess we chill.
So, in the end, only poor little Huni got the sad ending?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have to suffer? Huni, it'll be okay. Your dad will get better soon. Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault.
I mean, your dad did try to commit suicide. I don't know. Okay.
Now hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the turnfire after last time. That's why I came back, to make it up to you. All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
What?
Your extreme sports.
Okay.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me.
This guy is like
So,
barely abyssal.
I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even...
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating.
Okay.
A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position.
Abyssal Order embracing himself with the child. Cool, cool, cool.
But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it? The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So, I thought you might like to see her too. She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again. Huh?
What? Did he, like, get a dinosaur friend? What? Also, what? What did I get? Oh, that's not what I meant to press. I'm gonna go up here and see. Where was that? It was up here. We'll see if we can go find them in the world afterwards. Yeah, I think it was over here. Can we find Huni and Sanka? No, they are not here. Maybe we can find them in the village. now. And I wish Genshin let us talk to people afterwards. I'd love to find out a little bit more about what the result of that was, because it seemed pretty open-ended. Okay, well, we'll collect this. Okay. Tab.
Emotional support is important.
Back. What do we get from that? We got like a quest item from that. What was it? It was like a little like plaque thing. Huh. Didn't we get something from that? I could have sworn we did. It looks kind of like this. Or like this. Okay. Well, we've done this. Cool. Always buy the limited fates. I think we're up to 105 now, yeah. We won't be rolling anything on these because we already have these characters. I don't really care about the weapons so much as characters, but we'll do one way. Alright, it's purple. It is Chongyu. We already have C6. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna call it here.
Emotional support is important.
Here. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for coming to stream. I need to shut this thing off because it's playing in the background. But thank you everyone for coming to stream. Oh, wow. Thank you, Groven. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Y'all were super fun. I appreciate your patience with me learning how to play this game again. Oh, man. The ending to that was very depressing, but, we out here, I guess. But yeah. Tomorrow we'll be playing more Celeste. Hopefully that turns out with a happier ending than this did. I appreciate it, Kervin. Thanks for sticking around, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for Celeste. And we can discuss. I'll probably post in the Discord and ask your guys' opinion on if we play Genshin again, like what we do, or if I should just like catch up on Star Rail stuff the next time I play a Hoyo game. But Celeste tomorrow, Yakuza on Thursday. Hopefully we can come close to finishing Yakuza as well. We're like right at the climax of Yakuza, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see if my platforming skills are enough to get us through Celeste as well. So, okay, thank you all again. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. It's all been great, and don't forget to join the Discord. The link is in the pinned comment. It's also pinned in every stream this week, so it should be alright. Alright, with that out of the way, appreciate you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your days. Or evenings. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye.